Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We have sharks. I don't know how many times so far they've talked about sharks off the coast of Mass, but there was one recently, maybe in the last week or two, and 15 to 20 feet long, and it's like every day or every couple of days. These are big sharks, people. These are not little sharks. Now, I lived in Texas for 40 years. I know you don't want to see my chest, but I'm trying to adjust this just right. It's kind of hard. Um, there were sharks. The thing is, most shark attacks happen in just a few inches of water. But those sharks that size couldn't get into a few inches of water, not unless half, two-thirds of their body was out of the water. But anyway, the thing I want to talk about, wedding coins. We don't have wedding coins, and the only wedding coins I can find are not personalized. And the personalized, well, I can find wedding coins that are personalized, but they're too expensive. I can find plastic wedding coins, but you can't personalize them. It's a Spanish thing, okay? But so I don't know. We're probably not gonna have wedding coins. It would be nice, but it's probably not gonna happen. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to say. It would be nice, and I was looking at Celtic Croft earlier at their jackets just to see if maybe they had a one of their. You see, they have rentals, wedding rentals, and I was trying to see if they might have had one from a wedding rental for sale, like a clearance, but they didn't. Um, Now some of their jackets are like 400 or 500 bucks. I would prefer the Irish style, of course, but yeah. And the guy who owned the shop here in Keene, he's gone now. I don't know what happened, but I sent him a couple of emails, never received a reply, and went by his store not too long ago, and it was empty. So, yeah, it may have been like just a, yeah, there you go. So we will go to like Kohl's and Penny's and look for a shirt. We'll probably also look for a jacket. Doesn't mean we'll buy a jacket, but this is a special occasion. It would be nice to look nice. Um, but I don't know. So we'll look. We'll see what they. The thing is, I prefer a green jacket, but a formal jacket would be black, black or dark blue, and the traditional kilt jackets are actually cut particular ways. They're very distinct. I was also looking at cufflinks, but doesn't. I don't think we're going to go with cufflinks. Now, what I had before the fire, my auntie sent to me some of my dad's stuff, and it had cufflinks and things in there, and that would have been nice. Could have used something from my dad's wedding. Well, not necessarily from my parents' wedding, but you know that my dad used for formal occasions, semi-formal occasions. Anyway, I guess that's all I have to say. Um, no wedding coins. Oh well. I was also looking at vows earlier. I like the Roman Catholic vows better than the other vows, but it's not just up to me. And who knows, the minister may have his own vows to use. I don't know. It's the traditional one that, you know, love, honor, you know, all that. So, you know, what I'm gonna do, people, is I'm not gonna get a haircut this month. We'll wait till next month and get a haircut then, and that way, because if I get a haircut now, it's just gonna grow out, you know, because I have like this stuff right here. So I'll just wait and get a haircut. I say next month. Is it? You know, not next month. I'll get it in August. You know, before the wedding. Um, we have the cake ordered. We have next month. We'll get the flower girl gifts. It's like a little gift set. Um,
Or we might be able to get them this month because they're not that expensive.
well, yeah. I mean, because it's still.
Yeah.
Now I was looking at um, Wikipedia, and there's I don't remember the name of the person. It's usually done by, according to Wikipedia, it's done by a young boy, and that's a person who carries the train. And my fiance's wedding dress does have a train. Do you think it's long enough for somebody to carry it, or you think just drag, just
Well, it might be a little heavy, but stuff I can just walk with it.
okay? So, and
It's not like the princess thing, but it is large.
yeah, not 20 feet long. I remember Diana and Charles when they got married. I used to have the stamps from their wedding too, and my family in England sent them to me. And my gosh, she had a long train. I think it was longer than the church was long. But
Not quite.
but anyway, just over a month. It's let's see. Oh, I closed that window, but yeah, just over a month, almost a month. We're getting married. Maybe before then I'll get these glasses uh, adjusted so they don't lean over. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Bye.